Yo, what up? And welcome to another episode of Straight from the Stands, an unapologetic, unofficial LA Galaxy podcast, hosted by 4 Maza supporters who bring you their thoughts and views on everything related to LA Galaxy, straight from the stands. I am your co-host Smarts, alongside the always angry Angel, his counterpart level-headed George, and the man with the facts, Maza. This is Straight from the Stands. Good evening. What up, yo? How you guys doing today?
I'm fantastic. I feel like $1,000,000.
I feel a lot better than I did last Monday. I'll say that much.
But I feel like, I feel like I got stomped on by 1,000,000 literal bucks. You know, like the deers. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like.
What's up? What's up with you, Maza?
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I feel great. Awesome. 3 points. Y'all welcome.
Yeah,
That's dope.
I heard we have an interesting story from your end.
We got
today.
a couple
Oh, I
interesting
can't wait.
stories from Cincinnati.
I
That
can't
shit
wait.
was
Hell yeah.
top notch, dog.
Oh man.
Oh, but really quick. So yeah, yesterday. So to address Outlaws Manny's comment, Angel and what up, bitches. Oh, I'm sorry. So
Oh.
yeah.
No.
Yeah. So yes, I stopped by. I dropped by. I crashed the Nag News's their podcast yesterday. I didn't know, right? So I hit up Eddie. Yo, you guys are recording. I remember that they live close to me. I'm like, oh shit, you know what? Because I went to my uncle's to watch the games there. Then I was heading home. Like, you know what? I could just stop by and say what's up to these cats right quick. So I picked up some beers and I came over, opened the door. I'm like, what up, bitches? Dog. They didn't tell me that they invited 2 girls too that are gonna cover the U.S. women's national team. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
they set me up though. They set me up.
That's hilarious.
That's fucked
though.
up. That's a setup.
That's
right there.
hilarious. You went in the big bravado and then I know you're like, oh, my bad.
Yeah, like big time.
I saw the video when he's coming in on Brian's story.
Yeah.
And this was like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, dog. It was a full-on disrespectful ass. What up, bitches? But like disrespectful as fuck. I don't honestly. Ask the guys.
Fine.
I don't know. I just realized I fucked up. I didn't pay attention to anything else.
Alright. Fair enough.
George, you're out of state right now.
Yeah, I'm in Portland right now. It's fucking light out still.
Yeah.
I decided to go to stupid ass Chris my ass's wedding on Saturday and I blacked out. I woke up the next day and
Same.
I decided to keep drinking, so I don't get hungover. And then I fell asleep at like 6 p.m. I woke up at 2 a.m. today thinking it was 8 a.m. and then I kept waking up every hour after. But I'm still hungover, and I started drinking old fashions. So
Nice.
I'm in Portland, y'all.
That's the way to go.
Nice.
I'm here for a week.
All right, yo.
Y'all got food recommend? Oh, hold on. Y'all got food recommendations? Hit me up. Shout out to Brigham Bass.
About the Abbeys. About the
Ramen
Abbeys.
spot
No
that he
trouble.
recommended. Top notch as fuck.
Yo,
that shit was bomb.
There's a vegan Mexican spot, right? And it's fucking
I'm
bomb.
down.
Like it's straight up fucking bomb.
Tomorrow, Taco Tuesday.
Maza, we went the last time we were in Portland.
Yeah, I could vouch.
That shit's legit
Super
bomb.
fire.
I'll hit you up with the
Okay.
link for that. I forgot what it's called, but I'll hit you up with the link with that.
There
All
you
right. Dope. So we're back. Your host is not drunk, high, or whatever he was last week. My microphone is set up the correct way this time too, so no trash audio.
Sure?
Yeah, no, I checked it before we started. Everything's good.
What's Anna watching right now?
She's watching us. She right.
All right.
She right. She's watching us.
Not the Kardashians.
No,
Watching
no,
the Kardashians
no,
last
no,
week?
no.
What was it?
It's called a show called Nashville. It's pretty dope. It's like a country show. It's pretty dope
Oh,
though.
Okay.
I've been there.
Oh yeah, you have. All right. So let's get with it. Let's address something real quick that I wanted to put that be dead. There was a rumor that I heard today about polenta. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
Polenta and what's their Uruguayan team that he's from?
Atlético Nacional.
Atlético Nacional. That they wanted him back and he wanted him back. Before we started the podcast, I think Corner of the Galaxy and MLS Transfer News or some shit like that, they both deaded that rumor. So I guess it was all just bullshit. He doesn't want to go nowhere. He's happy here. So that's a sign of relief because I kind of didn't want to lose him. He's been bossing for us, so happy to hear that it's all just bullshit. Any other news? Any other rumors? Any other news there?
Well, but about that really quick.
Go for it.
Before, I think when he came here the first time around, or at some point when we were still in the early stages with Polenta, he came out saying at some point, like, look, I do want to go back someday to Atletico Nacional if I'm gonna come back. So it's not a secret.
Just
When I
not
Yeah,
read,
right
it
now.
sounds like a
yeah,
retirement spot for him.
well, yeah, and when he said that shit, or when I saw these things, that I wasn't bugging. Like, no, I mean yeah, there's no secret. He's gonna go back there. I don't think it's gonna happen this year nor next year, but he'll be back. Most likely, I imagine so. Once he's done with the Galaxy, he's gonna be back there.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that kind of shook me was the fact that when the rumors came out, they made it seem like it was like this transfer window, right? And that was like a little, a little scary. I ain't trying to picture us. Even though, listen, our back line with people in the stairs doesn't sound like a bad idea the way stairs been playing. So,
It doesn't. No.
I still don't want to lose Polenta at this point, though.
Not at all.
Any other news? Any rumors? We know Leggett is back because he played.
A rumor, it's Angel to nag news for an undisclosed TAM.
Listen, they could
Y'all
take
can
it for
have
free.
him for free.
Yeah, for free.
Fuck
If
that.
anything.
Dead weight.
pay you.
I'm down. I'm down to get rid of dead
Yeah.
weight.
We'll send him on. We'll send him
we're-
for loan, and
we're-
we'll pay his. We'll pay his.
Well,
We'll
what
see
money
how
though?
long it lasts,
Well, what
but
money
he's-
though? We're in the negative
Yeah,
like $3,000.
We ain't
So
paying
what
nobody.
money?
No, you're right on
You
that.
pay
Angel.
nobody,
We
yeah.
ain't
We'll
paying
add
nobody.
to our debt.
Just
We'll
keep me
add to
here.
our
No,
debt
keep
to
me
send
here.
you over. Nope. We'll
No,
add you
keep
to our
me here.
debt to send you over.
All right, y'all, man, let's get started. This Saturday we played against Cincinnati, and we went out and did what we had to do. We ended up getting a 2-0 victory in a game that was over in the first 15 minutes. Right?
Say who got it right though. Keep going.
I think we all got it right. I think we all got victories.
We all got it right, yeah.
We all,
Oh, fuck
we all
you.
said
The exact
victories.
score. Damn,
You
y'all
got
can't
the
give me
exact
credit for
I,
shit.
I don't think we record that, so it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like I don't think that's something that we
I don't
pay
think you
attention
remember recording it.
to.
You still felt the Monday effect.
No, but we got 2 points. We got 2
3
goals.
points.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. We got 3 points. We got 2 goals. 2 goals and one from somebody I don't think anybody expected to score. Right? And it was a good take, right? So Emma Boateng scores her first goal. And it was a good take. Like it was a good shot. And it was
What
simple.
he had to do?
It was simple. Like it wasn't much to it. He just kind of put it across goal.
Oh, can't confirm nor deny, but Marilyn wants to tell everyone you're welcome. She hit me up on Twitter when I
Listen,
posted.
if you guys are listening to nag news, this is old news. We talked about it already in the other podcast.
Yeah, but this is
All
not
right, well,
Nag
how
News
about
though.
you log the fuck off?
Yeah. This ain't Nag News. Shout out to Nag News, but this ain't Nag News.
Nah,
though.
no kidding. Yeah, I know. Fuck
Yeah.
that
Jeez.
sorry ass podcast.
I swear, I'm about to put
I'm
that.
kidding.
But we got to go from Emma, which as much shit as we give him in this podcast and across pretty much every single podcast and the whole Twitterverse, I'm gonna give him a shout out because that was a good goal. I think he did well. Not only in the goal, but just towards the whole game, I think he did well. He hustled and he caused a lot of problems for Cincinnati. To be fair, right? I give him a shot. I'm gonna salute him. Good shit on that goal. But I think he was playing to his level, right? Like Cincinnati is pretty bad, right? So I think when he plays something like that, he could play up to par and create some trouble. So he scored, I think, in the 11th minute, 11th and change,
Yeah.
and then
11th.
and then Fabio followed that up in I think it was like the 14th minute with the second goal. He caught the bounce off of a play that Leggett had started, caught a bounce and just again crossed it in front of goal and into side net. 2-0, 15 minutes in, and that's pretty much a wrap. I think we could have done a lot more. I think we could have scored a lot more, but we didn't we didn't play it. Yeah. Any thoughts? Any thoughts on it? And just to be transparent, I watched the first half on my phone, and I watched a shit ton of highlights to try to figure this game out because I was at Chris's wedding as well.
Yeah, well, you and me were at the hotel for the first half.
Yeah.
Watching can't confirm the night we missed the Vows because of the game.
Not all, not
But
okay.
He did.
Yeah,
He
but-
did. I
No,
can't
but,
confirm he did.
can't confirm the night forever. But honestly, from what I saw, we did what we had to do. We went out the first half and we punched them in the mouth, which is honestly what we've been expecting from this team for such a long time. For any team that steps in front of us, obviously we know that there's going to be teams that are stronger, and there has to be a game plan behind it. But I see no reason why this Galaxy team can't go out in the first half and punch people in the mouth and just cruise through the second
And then
half.
cruise control after.
Yep.
Oh my God, look at you!
Yeah, George.
Did you do that? Did you do that with
Yeah.
Eddie?
Oh
Okay.
yeah. No, but that's
See?
accurate though. What you just said, accurate, and that's all I really have to say about it. I came back home yesterday after hanging out with these guys, and I did watch it, but I fell asleep at some point towards the end of that first half because there was really nothing else, that kept me awake. That was it.
Yeah.
The game was
Like it was a wrap after that. By Angel?
Did Angel die?
I think Angel might have died. I'm gonna just keep him
Yeah,
there
but I have
because
fucking hotel internet.
Okay, let's talk about something.
Well,
Zlatan was playing it yes, on Saturday, right? He was in the
you and I
lineup.
talked about it.
He
you
was
and I
in the
talked about it, though.
but he was in the lineup, right?
100%. Do you remember what I told you about that?
Let's go. Let's. I don't know.
For the shits and giggles. All right, so you don't
So,
remember.
no,
'cause we were shocked by then.
yeah.
But I mentioned to you, I'm okay with Zlatan being on that field and him being a distraction for defenders for everyone else to glow. I'm game with it. Because I know that's going to happen. And then if we ever need him in a big moment like we've had needed him, and he comes out when we're losing 2-0 and he scores a miraculous goal, those goals will come when we need him the most.
Yeah. I mean, I hear you. I hear you on that, right? But I expect more from him when he's playing, though. You know what I mean?
But then we can't be mad when he's the only one doing anything and the team shuts down.
But I don't think it needs to be that. Listen.
There needs to be a fine line between this, though.
All right. Look what happened in the one shot they had with Efra and him. Right.
Mm-hmm.
It was a shot Efra took. Goalie deflected it. Zlatan got there first. 1-2 with Efra, and they were on goal. And it, they didn't score, but like that could be a thing every single time, right? And we don't see that enough. And I don't know what it is. Like I really don't know what it is. I'm getting a little impatient with Zlatan. I'm getting a little impatient with Zlatan just because.
I don't agree with that.
Well, I mean, and that's 100% fine. I'm getting a little patient with Zlatan just because I feel like for a while he was I felt like he was just bitching about anything, just bitching for the bitching's sake. But now there's been chances created. The team in gaps is playing better,
Mm-hmm.
and he's not involved as he should be. My opinion. I think that I would like to see him be more involved, especially when there's build up.
Question when it comes to that. Do you see his frustration when he's not a pivotal asset for this team and the team is doing well?
Yeah.
Then that's a problem. To me, that's a problem. Because we know Zlatan, we know he's the me. But also at the end of the day, you're coming here to add a title to your resume.
Mm-hmm.
Add that shit to your resume. And he needs to kind of check himself. Obviously, we're not going to ask Zlatan to check himself. But he needs to check himself. If he wants to come here and win a title to add to his resume and then go into the sunset with Malmo and go retire, these games are going to happen. And he needs to check his attitude. And we'll get to it. But I think Legit is starting to do a little bit of that.
Yeah. Well, so let's talk about that. And so I've been one to back up Zlatan with his antics because I'm like, he's Zlatan, right? And we have Robbie King who did that. Like I get that. I can't back him up when it's not warranted. You know what I mean? Like when the team plays well and it's just him not necessarily being involved, and he's bitching, I can't get behind that. I can get behind it when the team's not performing. He just wants players to do better, right? But when the team is performing, like I said, for moments they perform really well, and then he just bitching because he wants to, like that bugs me. Like I don't see how that benefits the team. And like I said, I'm all gravy for Zlatan being all for himself, right? Because I mean that's just who he is. At the same time though, like I want this team to win, not Zlatan to win. I want the team to win, so I need him to be involved. But you mentioned it.
But if we're winning and he's not involved, I'd rather take that any day.
Yeah, I mean, yes, for sure, right? The most important thing is for a team to win. But you're also paying this motherfucker $7 million. You know what I mean? Like,
But if $7 million means you're a distraction on that field for every other defender, by all means, all that matters at the end of the year is when we get a title. If we get a title, that's what matters to me. Listen, if Zlatan goes from now on and doesn't score a goal, and we win every single game, I'll take it. His money was worth it because he was a distraction.
I agree. I don't think that's sustainable. I don't think I don't think that could actually be a thing. Right,
100%.
but I agree though. But I agree. Like if it was a thing, and that's the way we end up in a championship match, yeah, I'll take it too. But let's go to what you just kind of mentioned right now. LA Galaxy Confidential posted a tweet saying, I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember it, but saying something about Legit calling Zlatan out. Right, in the post game interview, something along the lines of. he thinks he needs to react differently to a situation or something like that. I'm not sure. You guys remember it by any chance?
I saw the video, and honestly,
Did
I
it,
I,
did
I
it make
think we're
more of it?
overthinking it. I think finally just someone said something about Zlatan, and it was just more like a, oh, look type of thing. It was just more of a, you know how he is, you know his attitude. He wears his his emotions on his sleeve, and and he needs to be able to control that at times. Which, listen, if that's bad, I could only imagine when someone really talks shit to Zlatan. Leggett said everything that we know and we've been saying, but he said it in a nicer version. But the fact that anyone mentions Zlatan in a, I wouldn't say negative, but a not
Oh,
positive
a
way.
critical
Well,
way. A
it's
critical way,
taboo,
right?
right? If someone says something about Zlatan, everyone's like, "Oh no, you
Of
can't."
course,
You
yeah,
know,
of
so
course,
that's why.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that bad. I think he said what he needed to say. He didn't disrespect him. He didn't call him out. He didn't question him at all. He just said he wears his heart on his sleeve. He it didn't have it his way, and he overreacted, but he's gonna learn from it, type of thing. He didn't say it in those words, but I'm just
Yeah, I think he called him an interesting character.
exactly.
That's what he called him. He called him an interesting character.
To be fair, I hated that tweet because I read the tweet, uh, and then I the video. The Jet didn't.
He really go in.
He didn't go in on Slatan. Like why?
He did it for the clicks. I ain't mad at that.
Well,
You know, man,
No, he's already getting the clicks. Chill.
he did it. He did it for the clicks. I ain't mad at that. Clickbait as fuck. But yeah, it was interesting. But I gotta say, like, I'm pretty content with it, just saying anything about it, and especially
I'm
because
fine.
I think legit it was one of the games where he actually did step up, and he seemed to be involved in the creative end too.
Well, he was involved in the goal, no?
Yep. So
but so was Slatan
on
first
On
goal.
whose goal?
on the first goal.
The first
On
one.
the
Yeah,
Emma goal?
no, you're right.
Oh,
Yep,
he gets
yep,
the
yep,
hockey.
Yep.
Hockey
Yep.
assist.
yep.
He gets the hockey assist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And let's
That's not a
shout
shot.
out.
Technically,
Let's,
if that's the
let's
case,
shout out
Zlatan,
Fabio.
well, that's say Zlatan should have probably gotten the hockey assist also for the first goal.
Well, that's what we're talking
That's what
about.
we're
say
talking
that.
about.
That's what he said.
You're talking about first
Oh,
goal.
okay. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Leggett with the second goal.
Yeah, no,
Getting the hockey assist.
no. Yeah, well, he gets that one, but Zlatan was involved in the first one.
Yeah, shout
Uh,
out
Right.
to
That's
Fabio,
what I'm
dog.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fabio because that fucking pass to Emma was on money, bro.
And he had more
That shit was
chances
on the
too.
money.
Like he also created a chance too where he just drove and kept driving in, and then he got a shot on goal. You know what I mean? Like I like that. Like I like Fabio though. Fabio's good. I think as the games come in, he's gonna settle him in even more and get more comfortable. We already started seeing him kind of get comfortable. I think when he's fully integrated, he's gonna be dope. All right. Anything else we gotta talk about the game? Because I know we got stories from Cincy, but like, anything else on the game that you guys want to bring out?
Can we
talk
get
about?
to some Cincy stories?
Hold on.
Yo,
We punched him in the face early. We got the W. No one got hurt. We're good.
Yeah, 3 points on the road.
Take it.
3 points on the road. All right. Because I'm pretty sure Michi
Yeesh. Oh.
shot it out already. I'm sure he hit us up with it. Do we have a foil of the week this week?
oh, I got two, dog.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, save that.
Okay.
Save that
We'll
for the
get to
story.
that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
because you were for the week last week, so it
For
doesn't
sure.
necessarily need to be.
For
It
sure.
doesn't necessarily need to be
For
a player.
sure. I was double up last week though, but let's not even go there.
Yeah.
Leave that in the past. Well, Maza, you're over actually at Cincy, right? You're
Yeah.
Cincy away boys.
Since you're
How's
a
it?
few. Since you're way boys,
How was
like 9 of us.
how's the trip?
You know what? It was kind of easy. We did the red eye on Friday night. We got there on Saturday morning, and we came back Sunday this night at 10 p.m. We were in LAX again. But to get the story started,
Anything
let's
interesting
start
happened?
at LAX on Friday night, because this is how early this shit started, right? I should have known, bro. I should have just stayed home. 'Cause, fuck. So fucking Friday night, we get to LAX with two of my coworkers. So we're in the TSA line, and I was taking another coworker whose name is not going to be mentioned, and his brother. And we went through TSA, and right as we're getting through to the other side, those who show up, And as soon as I see both of them, I'm like, these fools already fucking trash, dog. Like,
Going to Cincinnati in the airport.
just walking in before they even got to TSA, this food was already trashed. So, fuck, dude. I was like, all right, cool. It's gonna be a good trip. We walk in, and Jesse shows up, and then a little later, Mingo and his brother show up. Surge. And so we're just chilling. They delayed our flight like 30 minutes, I think, or an hour.
Oof.
So we're like, fuck it, let's start drinking again. So I thought we were getting beers. We started doing shots, started drinking beers. Everybody's mad chilling. At that point, we're like, all right, fuck it, let's just go to our gate because they basically closed all the bars at that time already. Like, we had nowhere to drink anymore. So we had to take a chill pill. At that point, my coworker and his brother, loud as fuck, bro, in the terminal. So I was like, fuck, are they gonna let these fools on the flight? And so then the fucking point is we start getting there, and my coworker's the first one there, so they hold him off to the side. And then we're all walking in, and the lady's like, off. Yeah, she held my coworker off, right? The fool that showed up drunk before TSA. And the lady's like, you know this guy? I'm like, I know him, but I don't know him right now. And
you're a piece of shit.
Man, fuck no. Fuck no. I'm not missing my flight.
Oh my!
I paid money to go to Cincinnati. So I was like, I know him, but I don't know him right now. So I walked my ass right into the plane. Everybody makes it into the plane. Jesse, Mingo, my other coworkers. The only two fools that weren't on that plane, and everybody was already inside, was my coworker and his brother.
Wait, let me confirm though. You had two coworkers there, right?
I had 3 coworkers and one of my coworkers.
All right, so can we do coworker A, coworker B, and coworker C?
Nah, that's just too confusing because there's too many coworkers that got trashed this weekend.
Oof, damn. All right, never mind. Keep going with your story then. Fuck.
So the coworker that showed up with his brother, those were the only 2 fools that weren't on the plane. Everybody was already sitting there. So 5 minutes, and these fools are gonna get on the, because they were both trash, dog, like bad. And then they fucking stumble into the plane. That shit was great. That shit was great. I was like, yo, how'd you fools get on this plane? And that fool just looked at how to talk my way into shit. I was like, all right, fuck it, whatever. So at that point, we hop on the plane, and I was sitting a row behind my coworker, so he's sitting in front of me. And then he seen that there was no seats next. Hey, let me get in there. And this lady's coming, who's supposed to sit next to me. There's 2 seats, and this fool tries to trade lady and her daughter seats, that 1 seat for the 2 seats where I'm at. And I'm like, God damn, dog. Like,
did he talk his way into that?
Nah, he didn't talk his way into that. I didn't let him talk his way into that. Yo, that shit. Point is, fuck it. We get on the flight. Everybody passes out. I pass out. It's a 4.5-hour flight. We got to Cincy like at 7:30 in the morning.
Oh, that's fucking crazy. That's a long ass flight.
It is. I didn't realize. It's like going to Chicago. Yeah. Like, it was far. I didn't realize that, but I didn't feel it. Everybody was knocked out. Everybody's kind of a little tipsy, except the other 2 fools were stupid drunk. And so we get to Cincy, and we're like, all right, cool. First thing we do, go to Waffle House. Boom, and ours already there.
Trash.
Actually, you're wrong.
Yeah,
Waffle House
trash.
Actually,
Angel tried.
You know what?
No, hold up. Oh, no, I'm not gonna say anything.
Waffle House in Texas was okay. The Waffle House in Kentucky, because we fly. That airport is in Kentucky. You got to cross a bridge to get to Ohio. So, we stopped in Kentucky, and Art's already there because he had flown in the night before. So we all meet up at Waffle House. We eat, and then we start talking to the waitress. She's like, "Oh, you guys should just buy beer in Kentucky because it's cheaper than Ohio." So we make a beer run. We buy waters, and everybody goes their separate way because I'm staying with my boys, and Mingo, Art, and Serge and Jesse are staying at the hotel in downtown. So we go our separate ways, and then we get to the Airbnb. Fucking my coworker that was trashed and his brother pass out. Fool. They're like done. That was it. And I was tired too, but once I got to Cincy, I was like, man, I'm ready to go. Like I'm ready to party. So we fucking start drinking since like we got there at Airbnb, and then we leave and go walk around. I ended up in the stadium. That shit was open, no security. You could just walk right in. Like,
Wow.
no,
that's where you took the pictures?
that's where I took the pictures early in the morning, dude. Yeah, like
And everyone said you're too early.
They're not used to having Mexicans walking around. That's
Yeah.
why.
That's true. That's true. And shout out to Keystone Bar. The manager there was from LA. He used to live in LA, and we were chopping it up, and he bought us like a few rounds of
shit.
shots and beers
Right.
and free food, and we're just chopping it up. And then we go to the pregame spot just to see where it's at, so we know where to come back to. And we drank right there, and we ate some bomb ass pizza there. Head back to the Airbnb. Those fools finally woke up. Everybody showered. I took like a 1 hour nap, and this is where this shit gets fucking. This is where it gets interesting, dog. Cause fuck.
It wasn't already. It wasn't
No.
already.
Nah.
Get to it, Angel.
Ooh, that's just the beginning, bro. Like I thought it couldn't get any worse, but it did.
Fuck.
All right.
We end up drinking at the Airbnb, and then we head out to it was walking distance, fool. We were like a block away from like all the bars. Like there's bars everywhere where we were at, and it's like a block away. So we just started walking. We started bar hopping. We end up at the pregame spot. We seen a couple of G's fans, but it's stupid packed, fool. Cause everything right there. Shout out to Cincinnati, dog. Cause everything in that area is FC Cincinnati as fuck. So everything is packed right there. Like fans eating prior to game time, like 2-3 hours, 4 hours before. There's already people like packing that place up. So we fucking eat, and then we're drinking, we're chilling, right? Tell me why my boy Jesse shows up with Mingo, Serge, Art, and this fool just out of nowhere offers shots.
Fuck. Jesse.
Yep, I believe that. I believe
It
that.
sounds like Jesse.
Yep,
Yeah,
believe that.
it does.
So we start drinking with Jesse, dog. At that point, I'm like, fuck, I don't feel like drinking because I feel like something's gonna happen. But I just drank probably like 2 beers in that shot, and I wasn't hungry at that point because I had already ate. So everybody's drinking, having a good time. And it's about that time. It was already time to head to the stadium because they kind of showed up a little late. So we go to the stadium, dude, and I don't know what happened in between there and the stadium. When we walked up into the section, another coworker of mine is already sloppy as fuck. So we're like 15 minutes in, we saw the goal, the second goal, and this was like stumbling over, dog. And where we're sitting at, there's like no fence in front of you. So if you eat shit, you could like fall from the fucking stadium to the bottom part.
You die.
Yeah,
Kinda
you
like
die
Portland?
basically. Like it's kind of. Nah, Portland's a little worse, dog. That shit. But
Yes, Portland scares the shit out of me. But anyways, you were saying?
so he's sloppy. So security guard comes down and he tells him like, "Hey man, you're gonna have to sit down." Or so I'm right there in between them. I'm standing between the security and him, and I go to security guard. "Hey man, don't trip. I got him. Like I won't let him fall. Like I'm cool. I'm kind of sober at that point. Like I'm cool. I got him because it was hot as fuck, dude. And it's like humid as shit.
Ugh.
So I'm like, I got him. So this fool looks over at the security guard, and dog, like, el demonio le sale, fool. Like, he wants to fuck the security guard up, dog. And I'm like, yo, chill, like, fool. He's not kicking you out. He's just telling you, like, don't fall. You know, he's worried for your safety. Relax.
Oh shit!
And this fool's like, nah, it's because I'm from LA. This fool wants to kick me out, blah, 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 all this shit. I'm like, fool, chill out. Like,
Angel,
That was an angel.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Hey, yo, it's
That kind
cool.
of sounds like me right there.
so this fool's trying to square up, and I'm like, nah, fool, chill.
my God.
And then sloppy coworker from the airplane comes with beers. This was sloppy as fuck too, but not as sloppy. So then he gives beer to my other sloppy coworker who's already trying to fight security. This fool chugs the beer. It was IPA. He chugs it, and then he just chills right there. Well, at this point, I'm pretty sure he's blacked out. Cause I looked into his eyes, dog. There's no soul.
No,
in there.
there's
There was nothing
There
there.
was nothing there, dog.
Blank stare.
You're
So
like,
he's
enjoy.
like, I gotta pee. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna back you up because I know your ass can't walk, fool. So like I hug him the whole way down. Boom, boom, boom. He goes to the bathroom. He takes a piss. He comes out, and he's like, "Hey, my bad, bro. Like I'm gonna calm down because I'm tripping out right now." I'm like, I'm glad you recognize that, dog. Like, cool. I'm glad you recognize that, fool. So I was like, let's go get some. He's like, let's go buy some water. I'm like, all right. I bought 2 bottles of water. He starts drinking his water and he sits down. I'm like, you good, bro? He's like, yeah, I'm good. And this was already past halftime. All right. Yeah, like past halftime already. Like we're already 2-0 up. Everybody's chilling. Because we were fucking dead, dog. And so we give him water, fool, and some random fool that lives there because he goes to the university there. He was wearing a Corner of the Galaxy scarf and he had a Galaxy shirt. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm from back home, but I live here now because I come to school here." And we're talking it up, dog. And I just seen coworker like lean forward and start puking, dog, like right in between me and the guy who we're talking. This was puking his guts out, dog, in the stands, bro. And I'm like,
nasty.
Jesus.
I'm like,
Christ.
fuck. All right, cool.
In the
Cool, but,
stands,
like,
huh?
Yeah, but the scary part was I had to hold that fool because
You
dog,
fall over.
That puke like launched that fool forward, dog. Like that shit, esa madre venía con ganas, dog. Like,
Some exorcist shit.
oh, that fool Mingo described it perfectly, dog. It's like when you turn on the hose and that shit hits the concrete directly.
Oh.
That's how it was, right? So I'm like, fuck, all right. And then I'm like, I'm holding this fool because this fool is about to fall off, dog. I swear. And I'm holding that fool, and I'm like, "Hey, you good?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm better now that I threw up." I'm like, "Cool." So I gave him another bottle of water, and that fool's sitting down. He's falling asleep. Like at this point, he's not standing anymore. He's just sitting down, leaning back and forth, like rocking back and forth.
Damn.
And I sit next to him because I felt bad for my guy. I'm like, fucking away. Oh, that's his like. I think he did San Jose last year. He was cool. And he did. This was his first, like, legit, like,
Traveling
away,
yeah.
traveling out. So that fool keeps puking, dog. At this point, he has nothing in his like system. Like it's just clear puke. And I'm still holding on for this fool's dear life, dog. Like I'm scared this was gonna fall. So I'm holding on to him. Security guard goes, "Hey, man, I think it's time for your friend to get out of here." I'm like, "Bro, I want to get him out of here. Trust me. Like, I'm down to leave right now. But if I take him out right now, he's going to end up puking on somebody." So I just let him puke his guts out there, fool. Like, literally. Like, I sat next to him while he...
Where's the puke landing?
Okay, we were on the second row. And then it's the first row, and then it's the little, I guess, the end of it. So I let him... We were sitting on the second row, and he just puked into the first row.
No one's in front of you guys.
No one's in front of us because there was people sitting there, but they kind of got annoyed because we were all desmadrosos and shit,
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So they fucking moved, And luckily there was no one there. That shit would have been funny as fuck. So this fool pukes, He pukes his guts out. And then my other boy was trash right there. The other coworker he was trash, but he handled his shit correctly. He's like, "I'll back you fools up. I'll leave with you guys." At this point, my sloppy coworker and his brother don't know where the fuck they're at. Personally, I don't give a fuck. So I was like, all right, I'll come back for these fools. Let me get this food to the Airbnb. And luckily, our Airbnb was 5 blocks away from the stadium. So
shit, that's dope.
So we didn't even have to catch an Uber, nothing, fool. We just walked out the stadium like at 60th minute, and we're out. So this fool is fucking... I'm holding on to this fool. And then, just because it's funny as fuck, we have a little work group chat, and I just fucking message everybody. And this was just repeating, "Estoy bien a pija, maje." Like, fuck, estoy bien a verga, blah, blah, blah. So we're walking, and he's like, "Hey, I'm sorry, dog. Like, I didn't mean to get this fucked up." I'm like, "It's cool, fool. Away days. You don't have to."
Is this the same guy that said, "I want water"?
Yeah, this is the same fool that.
Oh, for sure.
So this was like,
damn.
This was like, "Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to fuck up." I'm like, "We didn't fuck anything up. This is what away days about. I'm gonna back you up. This is your first like legit ass fucking away trip.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna back you up." At this point, we're like 2 blocks down the street. He's like, I'm sorry again and again. I'm like, fool, you don't have to apologize. Nah, let's go get a fucking drink. And I'm like, what the fuck? Fool, you just puked your guts out. And I was like, oh. And I was like, nah, fool, we have plenty of beer at home, like at the Airbnb. Let's just go to the Airbnb and we'll chill out. Boom. And this is me, my coworker that's like puked, and then another coworker who's sloppy. But that fool was cool. He walked, he helped me out and everything. At that point, we get back to the Airbnb. This fool he sits on the couch, and I sit on the porch, and I'm just chilling there. I'm like, I'm gonna wait till this fool falls asleep, and then I'm gonna go look for my other two, my other coworker and his brother. At this point, I just seen someone sprint out the fucking house. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Fool ran so fast, dog, hit the cut and started puking outside of the Airbnb. The same fool that puked in the stadium.
Hey, he was smart
about the Airbnb.
Yeah, he's smart though.
Yeah, he puked. He fucking booked it from the Airbnb. He's like, I'm not gonna puke in here. So he still had something in there, you know.
Right.
And that fool puked on the Airbnb outside of the Airbnb for like, I want to say 5 minutes, fool, but it was nothing, bro. Like, there was nothing there, which is, I swear it was
Poor
clear.
guy, dude.
Like acid.
Poor guy. Poor
Yeah,
fucking
fool,
guy.
I told that fool, se le salió el demonio, dog, and that's why we went away, fool, because that demon came out, fool, for the Galaxy. That's why.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to that fool, because of him we got 3 points.
Did you find the other homie or no?
Hold on, fool. This is.
Oh shit! All right. Here you go.
Sigue,
It gets worse, fool. I don't know how, but it gets worse. So, this fool finally decides to pass out on the couch. This fool's snoring. I'm cool. My other coworker, that was like, "Hey man, I gotta go take a dump." So he goes upstairs, and he's taking a dump. At that point, the G2s are playing. So we signed into ESPN2, and I started watching G2s. Full 30 minutes pass, I go knock on the door. I'm like, "Hey, fool, you good?" And I don't hear shit in there, right? No answer. I'm like, "All right, cool, whatever the fuck." And then I go back downstairs, and I keep watching the game. 10 minutes pass. I'm like, I'm gonna go check on this fool, because I didn't want to open the door. I don't want to see no balls, no dick, nothing, fool. Like, I don't want to see that shit. Yeah, angel shit, right? I seen that plenty of times in Salt Lake.
Yeah, it's accurate. Not just Salt Lake, but you know, Jesse's seen it too. A few places, yeah.
So I knock and I finally get an answer. I'm like, "Hey, fool, you good?" This is 40 minutes to him being in the restroom, and he goes, "Yeah, fool, I'm taking the shit." I'm like, "All right, cool." At least he gave me an answer. I finally hear him come out of the restroom, and he was supposed to go back me up to find the other fools. Tell me why this fool goes to lay down, and he's like, "Yeah, fool, give me 5 minutes." And that fool never woke up. I quedó, fool, like he.
That's good though. I'll take
dead.
that.
I'm like, "All right, cool. 2 out of 4 motherfuckers in the house. Let's go on the mission."
Yeah,
Find the other two.
Like the other 2. But at this point, it's like 10 p.m. in Cincinnati. It's late. It's dark.
Game is over, I assume.
Yeah, game was over for sure. We had won. I was like, "Fuck yeah, at least we got 3 points." So then I hit up coworker. I call him on the phone. I'm like, "Hey, fool, where you at?" He answers. He's like, "I'm right here." I'm right here. Where? And he's like, "Right here by the Starbucks." I'm like, "Fool, this is my first time in Cincinnati. What are you talking about?"
Like you're from Cincinnati and shit.
Yeah. I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And he's like, "I'm right here." And he kind of breaks it down. And when we walked, since I walked in the morning and I walked again later that day, I knew exactly where he was at. So I go and he's in front of a supermarket, right? Talking to some random ass people. Dog, people look so uncomfortable as fuck. So I'm like, yo, let's go get a fucking beer, dog. Like, let's go. She's like, "Yo, but I'm just trying to party with these people." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, fool, but I'm gonna party with you. Let's go get a beer." We walk into this bar, dope ass bar, fool, called Dive Bar. That's the name of the bar in Cincy. That shit was popping, fool. People having a good time. Bunch of FC Cincinnati fans in there. People in Cincinnati are nice as fuck. So we never had an issue with anything. They're very welcoming. They're like, "Damn, you fools flew from LA, blah, blah, blah." Cool. I'm like, that fool, my coworker's like, "You want a beer?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll take a beer. You know, I'm still trying to party. I'm sober right now at this point."
After everything, I bet.
Because I'm on the fucking mission. This fool buys shots and beers.
Oh.
This fool's trash.
Oh, man.
I was like, "All right, I'll back you up." I took my double shot of Jameson, and I chugged my beer, and I'm like, "Yo, where's your brother? And this was like, don't worry about that fool. I
What?
was like, what the fuck you mean, bro? Like, he's like, yeah. He's like, I talked to that fool already. Don't worry about that fool. I was like, all right, fool. So I take that fool's phone and I call his brother. His brother's sober at this point too, but he's having a good time because he was with Jesse at that point, right? At that point, he was with Jesse. So I call his brother. His brother's like, "Yo, fool, where you at?" And he's like, "Dog, I've been calling Derek. Like, oh, I've been calling my coworker.
Oh
I
no!
killed it for him, right? No one knows who Derek is, but whatever.
You're a piece of shit, dog. The whole time you've been doing
Carrick,
fucking good.
Carrick.
Yeah,
No,
fuck
Carrick.
Carrick, yeah,
Carrick.
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 Michael Carrick.
Carrick. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Michael Carrick. We're talking about Michael Carrick.
And so I call his brother, and this was like, "Yo, this fool." I talked to him like 5 times, dog, and he keeps telling me, "Don't worry about where I'm at. Don't worry about where I'm at." And my boy's still at the stadium waiting for my boy, right? His brother's still waiting for my coworker at the stadium. So the walk is like 10 minutes, and then and I'm like, "Fuck."
Dog, I just got a text saying, "Oh my god, what a sick burn."
Yeah, my bad. It is what it is. You know what? He did it to himself, dog. So whatever, fool. So at this point, that fool's like, I'm with my coworker, and that fool's like, "Yo, I gotta take a shit." I'm like, "Cool, I'll back you up. The Airbnb is a block away from that bar. Like, I'll back you up, and you can go handle it." He's like, "No, I gotta go right now, and I want to keep drinking." So I'm like, "All right, cool. Cool. Like, go do your shit. Then I'm gonna wait for your brother right here, like on the corner." Fool, his brother shows up like 20 minutes later, and his brother's cool. And I'm like, "Yo, I'm just waiting for your brother." Fool, that fool went into the bar. And then I was like, "All right, cool." And 10 minutes passed, and this was not out yet. And I was like, "Fuck, dude, like, what's up with your brother?" So I called his ass again. And I'm like, fuck, dude, shit's fucked up. And this
Nah,
fool.
keep going. This is the best part. I've been waiting for this shit the whole time.
So I call this motherfucker, and he answers the phone. And I'm like, "Hey, man, you good?" And that fool's like, "Yeah, fool, I'm fine, but I need you to do me a favor." And I was like, "What's up, fool?" And that fool's like, "I need you to go get me some clothes." And I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean, bro? Where are you?" "I'm in the bar, in the restaurant." I was like, "Who?" And I'm like, "What happened?" And that was like, "Yo, dog, I shit myself." I was like, "What?"
What?
I was like, "What?" I'm like,
oh my
I was
fucking
like, what the fuck are you talking about, fool? He's like, "Yeah, fool.
Oh my god.
This like my homie, dog, but your brother's here, so he could take care of your ass, you know?" So I tell his brother, like, "Hey, fool, your brother needs some clothes. Let's go get his shit, and you could come back and get him, because I'm not gonna get them." So we go back. We're in there 5 minutes tops. His brother had to take, and Derek,
Carrick.
Carrick?
Yeah,
Carrick?
that fool,
Carrick?
his brother calls Carrick and tells him, like, "Don't bring me any my pants." So we're like, wait. We're already at the Airbnb. We're gonna bring you shit. Just chill the fuck out. He's like, "Nah, I am gonna go buy some pants." So that was what his brother told me. At this point, I'm still watching G-Tubes. I'm chilling. Like, I don't give a fuck anymore. I just make sure who's who. So apparently he makes it to the store, and we call him again. He's stuck in the restroom again, right? And we call him. He's like, "Yeah, I'm at the store." So then his brother's like, "Yo, I'm gonna go get your." He walks out for like 2 minutes. He walks out for like 2 minutes, and then I hear the door knock. I'm like, "Damn, that was quick." The store is like at least like a 8-minute walk. I open the door and I see his brother come in. Boom, cool. and I seen my boy come in with the 96 Petros Rareza Cienfuegos jersey with no pants and no underwear on.
God damn. Yo.
Yo, he was out there like that? Like he was legit out there like that?
Hold on. And in his hand, that fool has 2 big ass rolls of toilet paper. And he just walked up the stairs casually. And we tell him, yo, before you do anything in this fucking house, you better jump in the fucking shower, dog. Like, please do us that solid, right?
Don't touch anything.
Don't touch shit, fool. Just go upstairs and fucking shower. All right. So this fool, mind you, it was like half a mile walk to the store, or a little bit less. This fool was walking around naked in Cincinnati, like legit.
Straight Donald Ducking.
So I
my God.
was like, yo, I'm dipping the fuck out of here. I'm not gonna sleep in this Airbnb tonight. Like, I'm dipping. Like, all my homies are safe. I'm out. You know, I'm sober. I'm over that shit. And then
That sounds like a really shitty situation.
Yeah.
You know what?
Shit situation.
It was, dog, but honestly, the 3 points made it worth it, dog. Because I don't think if
Can you imagine it with taking a nail?
I would have been
You
sad.
would have been hot as
Psych
fuck.
as fuck. Psych
So-
as shit.
At that point, I'm over the situation. This fool comes out of the shower in his towel. All right, cool. I'm like, hey, fool, put on some clothes. And that fool's like, nah, fool, I'm chilling. I'm like, cool, whatever. My boy's still knocked out in the sofa, right? So this fool, I tell him, hey, go put on some clothes. And that fool's like, all right, fuck, I'll go put on some clothes. That fool goes upstairs, and mind you, my other boy's still knocked out upstairs, right? Well, I just hear like 2 fools getting down upstairs. That's what it sounded like.
Oh shit.
So then, and I just hear one of my fools like, hey, fool, get the fuck off me. I'm about to puke. Like, back the fuck up. Like, I fucking feel like shit. And then my boy who shit himself comes back downstairs.
My boy who shit himself.
So this fool has a towel around him, and he's not letting my boy upstairs sleep. This fool comes and sits on top of the fool that's sleeping on the sofa. And I'm like, yo, this fool's really trying to wake everybody up. And I'm like, hey, fool, where's your phone? You have your shit? Like, because he walked in with 2 toilet papers, right? No pants, nothing. Like, hey, fool, where's your phone? Where's your wallet? He's like, I don't know. What the fuck you mean you don't know? He's like, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. I'll figure it out later. I'm like, fuck, we got to your shit. They're not going to let you on that fucking plane tomorrow.
Oh my fucking God.
So at that point, I'm like, I'm over this shit, right? I told his brother, like, yo, fool, I'm a dip, like, I'm leaving. I'm gonna go get my own room. And I hit up, shout out to Mingo, dog. I hit that fool up, and I told him, hey, fool, do me a favor, since you're already at the hotel right there, check if there's like vacancy so I could like cop a room for myself, dog, because I can't stay here tonight. And that was like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good, fool. I'm just over this shit here. And that was like, fool, just come through. You could stay right here with us. And I was like, cool. And then at that point, that fool gets dressed, and they go look for his shit, like, with his brother.
What, like his literal shit? Or his shit?
They follow the trail? They follow the trail back?
Yeah.
Nah,
Hey,
his phone.
hold on. About the trail, though.
Oh, no,
Oh,
no, bro.
fuck.
What? But I want to know, though, so tell me.
So this is still the night, right? This is still at night.
Oh, man. Could have stopped and say fucking up.
No, come on.
And that
come
fool's
on,
like-
come on.
He's like, hey, are you gonna back me up to go look from? I'm like, nah, fool, I ain't backing you up. Like, your brother's here, he could back you up. Like,
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh,
So
come
get-
on.
Dying.
he
All right, Maza, we gotta
Yeah.
get to the end of this.
You got to repeat it, though. You're good at sounding and
Yeah,
it's
you're
fucking
cutting
up.
off.
Oh, my
Oh.
bad.
Yeah, all right. Go ahead, go on.
Yeah, my
Get to
bad.
it.
So at this point, that fool's like, are you gonna help me go look for my shit? I'm like, nah, fool, your brother's here. He could help you. I already got you safe and sound here. Like, I did my part. He could do the rest. Fool, as soon as I got the chance, I dipped the fuck out. I caught my Uber. I went to downtown. I went to sleep like a baby, dog. I'm good. So in the morning, apparently there was a trail from the store all the way to the Airbnb of toilet paper. Remember how I told you that toilet paper in his fucking hand? So that fool had smartly enough, intentionally or unintentionally, left the trail to backtrack to. So he ended up finding his phone at the store, and there was a note that said, whoever owns this phone could have their phone back, but they're forever banned from this store. You can't come in here because he clogged up 2 toilets with one with some pans and the other one with blueberries.
What?
Yes.
What?
I can't make this shit up, fool. Like
Blueberries.
blueberries.
Why?
Where
I
the
don't
fuck did he
know,
get
fool.
blueberries from?
So
And how many blueberries?
It's a
How many
supermarket.
blueberries did he grab
I don't
that
know,
he
fool.
stuffed the toilet?
I don't know. And I asked him like, yo,
Dog, what?
I asked him that day because we met up. and
Hey,
he
this
was
is the
like,
title of the episode, Blueberries.
Listen,
And-
I get the pants. I get the pants, and I can see why that will clog it. But blueberries?
yeah, fool, I asked him, hey, why blueberries? And that fool was like, dog, I was in a supermarket. I don't know. Like, all right, fair enough.
Did he make it back?
And, yeah, he made it back.
How the
Just
fuck
had
get
to
in
go
play?
through
Oh,
extra TSA.
Yeah.
He filled out some paperwork, blah blah blah. And that was fucking.
Didn't find his wallet.
Nah, that shit is probably in the pants somewhere. I
the
don't
store
know.
probably kept it. They're like, fuck, I'm gonna charge this motherfucker for the toilet.
That's true.
Probably, yeah.
Oh my god, yo,
Fucking berries, dog. So that was my Saturday.
Cincy away, Cincy away sounds shitty.
Listen, away games. We've been telling you guys forever. If you haven't gone to an away game yet, you need to go to an away
Alright,
game.
hey, can I read the note?
Yeah, go
You
for
can
it.
read the note.
Word for
You can read
word.
the note.
If the owner of this pants is a white male, short, kind of chunky with curly-ish hair, he can have his phone back, but he must be banned. He ran through the store naked, plugged toilet with his pants, and another toilet with blueberries. I have the note here just for look.
What the fuck? Oh my god,
Hey,
what?
You guys are the biggest piece of shits I've ever met in my life, but my favorite pieces of shit.
Oh my god.
No
What?
pun intended.
Hey,
Member berries.
I think we're gonna.
Member.
I think all Galaxy fans are banned from Cincy though.
Hey, this shit should be called Watagatabitus Berry. That's the episode. That's the title of this episode.
Eddie from Nag News, he's canceling his San Jose trip. Smart.
Nah, don't do
Oh man,
Smart.
that's some wild
Don't
shit.
do that.
But for all you guys stuck around with this, you finally got to hear Maza speak for a long time. That shit was hot as shit, funny as shit. I love it.
The comments
A lot of
I've
shit.
been dying on my phone because I've been getting fucking texts left and right. You guys saw the poo stain ones? Oh my god, hell no! And I also got which one of my favorite ones. If I ever shit myself, make sure you kill me, bro. I don't think I'm ready for this San Jose trip.
Oh man, this was wild. All right.
That note pic
we'll
needs to
post-
go on social.
post
I don't
the-
know.
the
I don't
note
know
pic. We
because it's
put
it's
it-
pretty.
no,
The
we'll put it on.
description. The description is pretty accurate. Like I knew exactly who that was immediately.
We
It's
knew who
not
it was
much.
immediately because of who it came from. No,
True. No, you know what, that's fair. All right, yeah, put it. Yeah, fuck it. Post it up.
We'll
Okay.
post
that
it.
should be our cover picture.
We'll post it.
Yeah.
My guy has a note. What days?
All right, let's wrap this bitch up. Do we get any questions today, George?
Yes, sir.
For sure. Let's get into straight from the fans, and then we'll wrap this bitch up.
You know what I mean? We're still fucking up big, bro. I think the scores are gonna be 2-0 Galaxy.
I mean, we did better than I expected.
Fuck San Jose.
Fuck Levels FC. Fucking G's are gonna be coming on top, right?
Quick, fuck. I forgot.
Wait, you got
Quick.
Real quick, to add on, later that night, I showed up to the hotel, and Jesse was lost. So I backed up Mingo to go get Jesse. Turns out that fool was going in circles around the block because he couldn't find the hotel we were staying at. And we went to go get him. He was like a block and a half away. This fool was drenched in sweat. He looked scared as fuck. We went to go get that fool, right? And we're crossing the street. GBS, his brother, and some other fool that works for the Galaxy crossing the street as we're crossing back to the hotel. And we just, tell them, hey, thank you. We needed this win, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, van a celebrar? And then Jesse goes, "No me miras." Dog, I forgot
Oh my god.
about that.
Oh my god. Erica says.
That shit
Erica
was-
says Jesse called me to go pick him up. Erica
yo.
in LA.
That shit
Hey,
was
How much
top-notch,
is-
Eric
dog.
was about to just go catch a flight right quick. Where are you at?
Hey, what does brother
the
say?
Fuck, yo.
No. Fool, honestly, I had already walked past him, fool, but when I heard that shit, fool, that fool Osman, we're all cracking up, dog. Like, no me mira, fool.
Oh my fucking
All right.
god. All right, get into some fucking
All right,
questions,
got it.
George. Get
All
me
right,
out
let's
of
get
this
to questions so we can wrap. Hey, top notch episode. Masa, thank you for that shit. Shout out to you for making.
Oh, no,
the trip.
we think
And
it's a
for-
top
and
notch
giving
episode,
that.
and then it's gonna be released with shitty audio.
Okay, David Downer.
All right. That being said, yeah, hey, get the
Love
fuck
you.
Angel off this podcast. He ruins us, honestly. All right. Any angel related questions? I'm gonna skip over today. If Valencia
There's none.
One, does people really have a spot on this team? I think Polenta and Stairs have to be our CB. 100%. I think people has a spot on this team because fuck Rolf Felcher.
No. Listen. I think he has a spot on the team, but I also agree that Polenta and Stairs are pretty. Is the yin to the yang? You know, what I mean, they're a nice duplet. And
There's much change when we have Stairs rather than we have people.
you said what's changed?
There's much change.
I think so. I think they just have better chemistry.
Really?
My opinion, yeah. I like Stairs.
From my opinion, I don't think that there's much of a change. So this offseason, we have to sell Stairs for high.
Yeah, if he ends up playing, man. But we need American players in the team, though. I don't know who. We got 10 internationals right now. We need to come up
I'm
with
cool with
three.
that.
We need to come up with three international slots for next season, and they're bringing anybody else. That's extras. Different discussion.
All right,
though.
so we
different
have,
discussion.
uh,
different
They know
discussion.
some things. They know some things.
Next, Angel is not a question, but I'm gonna reference you. Angel's trying to be like Drini, always faking a quad injury. Get the fuck out.
Oof.
All right,
that?
next question. Osmin, 121.
Osmin.
Can
Fuck
Blueberries
Osmin.
clog a commercial heavy-duty toilet? Masa, can you?
I have no idea, dog. I did not go pick that. Fool up.
All right.
I was good on that.
C's89 ask, are we ever going to send a good cross to Zlatan? Our crosses have been horrible.
I don't even want to talk about that anymore because it's a broken record with that. We've been talking about it since what 5 games ago, 3 games ago.
You
2
know
games
what
ago?
the key is to
Every
give
game-
Zlatan a good? You know what the key is to give Zlatan a good cross?
What is it?
Not have Zlatan in the fucking game.
I think the crosses.
That's how you give that motherfucker a good cross because all the crosses are perfect when he's not in the game.
We need.
We have 5-2 as Emma Boateng at the end of the balls.
We just need Antuna
Um,
back. We just need Antuna back.
Okay. MOG Cheesy. Things not to do on the way to San Jose and at the stadium. Can I answer that?
Yeah, go for
Don't
it.
shit your pants.
Yes.
Don't bring blueberries on the fucking bus.
And leave a trail. Leave a trail of toilet paper if you get lost.
But
Yeah,
if
bring
you
whatever you
do
want.
get on that San Jose bus, always remember to give Angel a shot and send me a video so he could be into the Chivas away
Take
raffle. Yep. All right. How long is the contract with GBS? I don't think they've said, but I believe I
3
want to
years.
say years.
3 years.
I don't think they said it. It's like one of those Jonah contracts where we hear but we don't know. But I want to say 3 years.
Let's
It's
make
not
it
official.
Let's make it 5. Let's make it 10. I don't
All right.
care.
This is the official LA Galaxy podcast saying it's 3 to 5 years. Why is Angel being a podcast hoe and Masa acting good? Masa acting good out at Cincy?
Hey, was that Maryland?
No, it was from Manny at Galaxy Outlaws.
Oh,
Okay, Angel, but you can't
I
answer.
never
Shut
get
up.
trashed in the
Don't
away
watch.
games.
There you go. Thank you, Masa.
And why you such a hoe? Oh, I'm sorry. Why you such a hoe, Angel?
No, we're not. Angel's not answering questions today. Remember,
Oh, okay.
because he's not a part of our podcast. Frankie Reyes, LA. When are you doing the next part of the TIFO? I was down last time, but y'all did it during the Mexico game. Yeah, that was bad timing. Angel,
DM,
it's like-
DM me.
I-
DM me.
Yeah. DM.
Yeah,
DM. I'm
need to be
sick of-
better at that. Brigham Bass. Shout out
All
Brigham
about
Bass.
that base. Got that base. No travel.
Legit out of pocket for speaking out against the God? No.
No.
Nope.
Keep that motherfucker accountable just like everybody else.
Hell yeah. Probably
Leave
turn Becky
Mod
G on more too.
ask Champions League is priority. Getting there by any means necessary. MLS season will not guarantee them anything.
Champions League is not priority right now.
If you had me pick between Champions League and MLS, you give me that MLS Cup, and then we'll talk about it next year.
Listen, give me playoffs this year. Focus on that. Fuck everything else. Give me playoffs.
Marilyn asks MDP. Shout out to her and Emma. Do you guys have a date for the Retro Ciraresas and ACB collab jersey?
We actually need to finalize the what we're gonna do with the actual jersey because we're still working on the backside. But hopefully next week we'll have it out there for everyone to buy.
All right. Ice Wallows come 6699.
What?
Wait, is that real?
That can't be real.
I think it's a burner account.
Is that spam? Is that asking us to click on their bio?
It says, when does Jorge come cum home? I come home on Friday, but I leave on Saturday. I don't know who it is.
That sounds like some real shit.
No, it sounds like some Osman shit.
Yeah, close enough.
Los dos son la
All right.
mierda.
Yeah.
Jazz and Gio asks, you think the dynamics of the locker room are changing due to Zlatan's attitude? I think our teams are getting closer due to Zlatan's attitude.
I could agree with that.
You guys?
I could agree with that.
Yeah.
All right. Eddie _ Angel's daddy at Nag News. Damn, he changed his shit quick. Please confirm the Emma rumors. I think he wants to know about Emma and Maryland.
Marilyn's in the chat, so if you could. enlighten us.
Marilyn, she said
Marilyn,
you're welcome
Marilyn, did you
earlier.
pipe
So
him?
she said you're welcome earlier. So
Okay. Can't confirm to
That-
deny.
She said, can't
Oh,
confirm or deny, but you're welcome.
Real quick, shout out to Maryland and to Mingo because they waited for the players to come out and he mentioned it to Boateng.
Oh, hell yeah, what'd he say?
Oh, what'd he say?
Right before the game.
How the
I
fuck did you
think-
not share that?
I forgot. I forgot. I wasn't there for that, so I forgot about it. But now I remember that fool had told Boateng, hey, homegirl trying to smash. What's up, fool? And then, yeah, that's what he told him. And that fool just looked happy.
And he scored a goal. And he scored a
That's
goal.
why.
Score to go. There you go.
So, yeah, shout out to Mingo for
Shout out, Marilyn. Yeah, good shit.
Maryland
Marilyn.
and Mingo.
George, let me bring one up from YouTube.
Go ahead.
Carlos Rivera says, what MLS non-international player do you guys think we can acquire in the transfer window? Non-international. Is there anybody that pops in your head?
No,
Guardiola.
no,
Where's
but
he
he's
at?
gonna require a DP contract.
Yeah.
DC United.
And he's in MLS, right? He's in MLS.
Does he require it though?
Probably not.
I mean, why are you gonna dip if you're a DP?
Well, we could sell him LA in the LA Galaxy.
he was already here.
Yeah, and we let him go.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he did.
Yeah, you're right. We're in the negative. I mean, if there were anybody, I'd pick him. But if we could convince Drini to go Tam, then I'm fuck Guardiola.
No, I'm straight.
For DP? Nah, I don't know. That's a tough one.
I'm straight.
It's a toughie.
I mean, because the rumors really have been for international players, so it's really hard to pick out of other. It's hard.
Freddie.
Angel Straight stuck.
Ready to do?
All right. Next question from Rodrigo Rodriguez. It's been a while since the crest was changed. Should we get an updated crest or ride this one out longer?
Right, this one
Yeah.
out longer. We just changed it.
Keep this shit. I keep it as I hate seeing crest changed.
Same.
I mean, it's gonna happen. It's just I feel like
I know it's gonna happen, but I hate seeing it. If that's the case, then change it back to the old and then just keep cycling out. All right. Oh, okay. This is a good question. Manuel Morales from Twitter asks, looking into getting my first tattoo. Of course, it's gonna be Galaxy related. Y'all got any ideas of what I should get, or should I play safe and just get the logo? We have
LA Galaxy
Hey,
tramp
hold up.
logo.
Can't confirm nor deny. 3 down motherfuckers in here have a Galaxy related tattoo. There's one bitch out here that doesn't. So ask him, Angel, what would you do? Is this internet gone?
No, I think he's still
Can you
there.
guys hear me?
We can hear you. Your
All right.
camera's
We
stuck.
can hear you.
So what I recommend that you do is you go to
Vegas, yes.
with Rudy and Maza, go play craps for a few hours, sing Angelito, and then get turned up, get drunk
That
as
doesn't
shit.
work because you don't
Well,
have a tattoo.
Well,
He wouldn't,
it
though.
works, but then have the patience to wait.
Or let it not
And-
be like 8 in the morning. Maybe
Yeah,
like
and then you'll know what you'll be getting because Masa's gonna on the fly. This is what you're getting, and you're gonna say okay, and then you
Yeah.
can just get it.
no.
LA Galaxy logo tramp stamp tattoo.
There you go.
I like it.
There you go.
All right. Eric, Biggie LAG ask if you could replace one player from the current starting 11 with a LA Galaxy legend who plays
Kobe
same
Jones.
position, who would it be?
Four. Kobe Jones.
I will take out Sebastian Legend and I'll bring in David Beckham. The David Beckham of his last season with us.
Angel. Kobe Jones.
I'm a soft for Kobe Jones, so Kobe Jones.
Who you swapping
And
out?
who
though?
comes out? I take out Giovanni Corona.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that too. I like that a lot.
Maza.
Masa?
I'll take out Zlatan and put Pescadito, dog.
Fucking A.
Verga.
Same. That was exactly what I was gonna call.
That's
Vos,
my
pato.
tarifa.
That's what I was gonna call. That's what I call. So same.
Next. Okay. Masa, answer this one. Ramiro, as per transfer market, El Nino is out of contract. What would you do if you were him, and why do you think he actually does? Never mind, don't answer that because I don't know what he's asking.
He's asking.
Word for word, per transfer market, El Nino is out of contract. What would you do if you were him, and why do you think he actually does?
You're talking about Efra, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Efra?
I mean, I highly doubt that he's not on contract.
Not El Nino Torres, motherfucker.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Nino Torres, dog.
Exactly why I said not El Nino Torres.
Efra is gonna stay. Nah, I'm pretty sure he's not out of contract. There's no way they're gonna let him go.
Yeah, he can't, and not just that, he can't be He can't be a player without a contract.
No, he's out of contract this year. That's what I think was the man.
Oh, I don't. Oh, gotcha.
But even at that, I don't think it is because he just got a contract last year, right? We gave him the contract last year or this year for the first team.
Some shit like that last year.
But regardless, though, like even if it was on contract, I don't think he leaves. Not yet.
Yeah, and then GBS likes him, so most likely he's gonna keep him around.
He's not going nowhere.
Yeah.
And that's all we have from Straight from the Fans.
Dope. Angel, we got any ACB plugs?
San Jose away, viewing parties.
All right. Viewing parties. They're gonna be.
Hey, we have a question just sent to me by text. Can we ask it?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
How should someone act / behave and just overall be going to their first rivalry game, Chivas USA on July 19th?
Like my coworkers in Cincinnati.
Nah, and completely honestly, be cool. Don't start shit. Shit gets popping. Stand your ground, but be cool. I mean, banter is always there, but just be cool. It's no different. It really is no different than any other game, except there's a lot more shit talking. And
honestly, I think that game is like like you really can't do much. Like if you really want to do this type of thing, like you're limited to what you're doing. So it's not really. I mean, it's cool now. Like, don't get me wrong. It's in a away trip and we're in another stadium that we own, but it is what it is. Just don't throw beer off the fucking second floor.
All right. Is that it?
That's it.
All right. Well, we'll have the.
We'll have the
images.
ACB plug though next week though. I mean, at the next episode for sure, because we are gonna have the reason I didn't want to drop is we're gonna have a package deal for tickets again. Also, it's gonna be a double header. Not necessarily double header, but for basically a price of like a ticket and a half, you're gonna get 2 tickets: San Jose and the Toronto game.
Those will be you'll see them on social media, and then we'll touch base on it again in the Tailgate podcast.
Just finalizing a few numbers with our friends over the FO.
Yep. Other than that, I think it was it. Masa, shout out to you for riding with this podcast. Kind of took over it.
Shout out.
Hell yeah.
This is the most anyone's ever heard you talk.
Yeah, you talk. All right.
Me too, and I talk to you a lot.
Hey, I only talk when I have something good to say, dog.
You had something good to say, for sure.
You had something really good to say.
All right. With that being said, it's another episode of Straight from the Stamps. I'm your boy Rudy, and I'm Smart on Twitch. I'm Smart on Twitter. I'm Smart on the gram.
This is Jay Undefeated. This is Jorge. I moved to Portland because we got our ass whipped by them 9-4-0. So fuck LA Galaxy. Portland Timbers as fuck.
This is Angel. Follow me at LiveItAF96 or my other account at RDreeny7.
Stupid.
Nah, you're the stupid ass that sent that dumb question, huh?
Maza, sign us off. Sign
Peace, love, G's up.
Peace.